also handling that. We're going live right now, actually. And for the opening setup, we have a Jockey, Spitter, Charger, and Hunter for Team Sienna Esports. Survivors are pushing rounds to the right. We've got a Hunter pre-spawn up who's actually inside of it. Oh, Charger went early but missed his charge. Hunter's landed on top of the Spitter as well. Jockey and Charge combining in the diner on Coach. Really good damage. Hib's already at half health.
That was an absolute Go ahead.
Yeah, Han also took quite a bit of damage. A bloody good first attack from Sienna Esports there. Despite the Charger missing, he still managed to go back into the diner and help the Jockey with punching her.
Yeah, and once again, before this game gets too far into play, obviously Sienna Esports being a mainly Russian/Western European team, or Eastern European actually, they're going to have some really high pings coming into this server here. I believe it's a New York server. Sticker Kids number 5, I believe, which is New York. And so we're going to see how it plays out here for them. And yeah, I guess we should do a roster rundown probably right after this next attack. Though Tank will be up at 67% of the way through this first map. But we will go ahead and do an official introduction of the teams and the match as soon as this next attack goes in here. Boomer rocketing through the window, gets popped there by Coach Joe. Nice shot. Actually, it's popped by Ellis. And Jockey, Charger, Smoke, where the man is. Jockey shot down immediately. Charger misses and gets slashed down by the sword of Coach, or machete if you will. And Special will eat that brief fall. I will do the roster rundown for the home team of Element of Surprise, and then you can go ahead and do Sienna Esports. But for Element of Surprise, we're going to have Release, Special, Han, and Hackster Mode, aka the one and only Hib. And why don't you go ahead and take it away for Sienna Esports.
For Sienna, we have Vex, Infernal, who is Lock, subbing in, Tan, otherwise known as Soul, and Rugby.
Absolutely, and just huge names from both communities in this game, and this is pretty much the top game once again of this week. I would give this MOTW definitely the stank for match of the week. And yeah, I think it more than deserves that status. And we're going to have the first tank up in the hands of Tan for Sienna Esports. And we only have an Element of Surprise war room, so that's all we can do. So we'll save that for a second side, but right now the tank is committing.
Going straight in. Oh, he got a long arm though there, and a charge connecting on Nick as well. He needs to cover Nick though. Shell had him covered, going to clear the Charger off quick. And Tan is missing punches. Soul, he needs to connect those punches. He managed to get another one on Special. Oh, and he got cleared pretty quickly there. Shot down very fast. He missed quite a few punches. There was a little bit of damage on the board, but I mean, Element of Surprise coming out of that with no end caps.
Most certainly a huge, big survivor play there by Element of Surprise here. I keep thinking, I want to say Table Flip Kings, but it's not Table Flip Kings, it's Element of Surprise. And really good survivor play by them during that tank. Getting that clear onto the Charger, which is what they needed. And then just clearing everything else and take care of the tank pretty effectively. So Sienna Esports definitely has to make something big happen here with the last couple of hits on this map. And hopefully they can do just that and whittle away that health bonus that is still being held by EOS.
There is a witch up ahead. It seems like the SI want to attack just as they come out of this house. Hunter going out inside. Spitter landing on Ellis. Boomer getting popped very quickly. Jockey coming in late. He's a little bit late to the show, trying to jump around. He does land on Rochelle, but cleared by Coach with his shotgun. And I think they got free reins on this switch. Release going for the crown. And yeah, completely composed. No need to fret over anything. He got that and the 20 points.
Yeah, Release definitely taking that crown nice and easily. Not going for any flare or anything like a draw crown or 1080 spin jump crown. But just doing nice and slow, taking it as it is. And there's going to be one last brief hit here from the SI coming up here. Hunter looking for the wall pounce, starting to wall kick around. Not fully committing yet. We have a Charger with the Smoker spawning. Smoker's repull onto Alice. Hunter still passing on distraction. Nice Charger, lands out on Coach. And it's going to cause the split to go down on him. That's going to be the rest of Coach's health. He's actually going to take it down from this as soon as he gets up. And indeed he does, so that will be the down on the Coach. That's going to drop the health bonus just a little bit more, down to a 273. And that should go up once he gets up, and it will pop up to a 376. And survivors will walk in the safe room.
Alright, Battle just told me he's in Bumble, but he just needs a moving.
I got the IP, just need a move. Let me give him the token.
So we do get 812 points for their efforts to Element of Surprise. And now it's all on Team Sienna Esports to see what they can do as survivors with the higher ping. They actually did pretty well in their first round versus Team Unknowns, scoring over 5k despite having higher ping, so it's not completely a new experience for them, but they are up against higher opposition here.
Most certainly, and we're going to see Sienna Esports actually opting to run along the right side of the roof here. Ooh, Hunter does land on Rochelle down the bottom, so it's going to cause the rest of the Cyrus to drop here. Jackie lands out on the coach, going to take him back inside. The beautiful level there by the hands of Tana, I believe that was in the hands of Ellis with that machete, cutting down that charger in his prime, and that will be the rest of that side hit being shut down. So pretty well taken by Sienna Esports. They're definitely not letting the ping affect their game, it seems.
Yeah, it was good, although I was questioning a bit why Nick was chasing the jockey with a machete instead of shooting it off him.
Hey Dragon, could you just let me know who else is in the server? Because it says the slots are at 11 out of 10. So I'm assuming there's a spectator that isn't supposed to be here.
It's Visor, but he's an admin.
So he can stay, and we will open up a slot for Battle Battle. I believe you're here, right? Correct?
Yeah, shit's broken. Fix it! Fix it! Fix it!
Alright, we'll go ahead and open up a slot here for you. Hopefully this attack doesn't come in and go on some weird angle.
Look for landmarks.
Or Visor could do it. Let's do. We will have a beautiful double charge going out in Cyber Zone inside the little house there. Spick is going to come in late, though. That's going to really prohibit the damage that could have been. And actually, Nick's going to walk right out of the Spit, barely taking any damage. Beautiful play there by Sienna Esports with those quick clears. Actually, Visor's not an admin. I'm not sure if he's allowed to be here.
Reloading.
Fix it! Fix it!
But tank will be up in the hands of release for Team Element of Surprise. And I will go ahead and open up the slots here as we throw this over to an Element of Surprise war room for this tank. So have fun, guys.
Get 3, 2, 1, go. They're LOS in you. If you keep your LOS, and let's try to land a boomer and see what happens. See how many we land. Here's a LOS right now. Let's get a hit. Still first pass. Right away, guys. Let's go. Somebody get coach for me?
Yeah, I'm ready.
2 boom. Stay close. For 2 shotguns gonna push you release, maybe?
I'm a reload.
Alright, we need to come in with the next attacker.
They're all pretty low, kinda.
They're 3 punches. 3 punches.
You do that again, I'll knock you in next week.
Wait for him to get close. And then come.
Like that mother.
Wait for. Go.
That's right.
Missed punch.
We are back from that war room of the EOS for the tank in the hands of release. And pretty well taken there, but for right now I'm going to step out. Battle's going to take my spot as a caster with Dragon. And take it away, gentlemen.
No problem. And hello, people. I have arrived. But yeah, as Kisby said, pretty decent tank fight handled by the survivors. Good amount of spread going out, but unfortunately the tank really unable to get a corner. Just as the smoker got a pull, the hunter went on to the intercepting survivor, but once again, oh, never mind, we have an attack going. Boomer gets one. Oh, spit on that as well. And a pounce and spit on the outside with a proxy on top for more damage. Michelle's getting screwed.
Yeah, that was a hell of a lot of damage going up by the SI. And the survivors came out of that tank fight pretty well, actually. No incaps, and they responded really well to the tank's positioning with the cars. They're going to trigger the switch though, and Rochelle misses it. They're not going to get the bonus points.
Oh, there's blood everywhere. And they're about to take a hit as well. Thankfully, they got all the survivors up. Jockey gets picked. Smoker's looking for a pull in the back, but he's missed it. Hunter's coming in as well for a pounce. He gets skeeted. Smoker gets pulled. Spit is scratching as well for some additional damage.
Reloading here.
That should be safe from for the survivors, but well, that was a really big hit for the SR right after that tank. I mean, the tank was, let's say, inexceptional, but no downs from that, as you mentioned. And then to take a hit like that just after essentially handling the tank very well, probably going to hurt their confidence.
They only got a boomer to stop. There's no capping SI whatsoever. They got the safe from.
That's not bad.
At a difference of 156 points, which is what Element of Surprise are leading by.
Aha, I missed the entire first round. Abdon kiss me.
What was that? Yeah, you missed the first round. Haha. But yeah, just to give a little bit of an update. Obviously, Battle is casting, so this HUD isn't correct anymore. It's Dragon and Battle, not Dragon and Kiss Me. And then right after this match was starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. There's going to be another match occurring at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then another match at 7 p.m. Eastern. So we're getting kind of booked for the whole night here, and we can only assume that more matches will be popping up around, 9, 10, 11 p.m. Eastern as well. So keep your eyes open for those, and we'll keep you updated on all that. But yeah, once again, back to you guys.
Oh, as long as it gets to that, as long as it's consistent in terms of people starting on time and finishing on time without like too many excessive pauses, you should get a good few matches in back-to-back succession. Oh, I don't miss those days. 4 or 5 matches a day.
I don't mind. I enjoy it.
I think it'd be too much work to like camera and cast at the same time. I don't know if that's just me because I got a one-track mind. I'll focus in on something and just watch that for 40 minutes while I talk. And the last round is going live.
Super early witch, and an earlier tank as well. An early tank after that at 32%. Again with a spitter in straight away though, on his own, and yeah, I think they may be wanting an extra capping infected for the switch.
Yeah, well, I mean, the tank is only 30-odd% as well, so I wouldn't be surprised to see the survivors keep the entire hit. Depending on what they get for the sack of the spitter, but if they get the charger, that'd be a nasty tri-cap with a boom to hit on tank, but it looks like they do want to go on witch, as you said.
They're very limited on options here. I mean, the Huns is already pre-positioned, and they might be expecting that. But
Well, the boomer can just fall right on top of them.
yeah, the SI can fall from any direction. It can fall from front or back through like the hole in the ceiling.
It's gonna be a blood orgy.
Frickin' battle. Blood orgy.
Come on,
Fuck yeah.
this way.
Here it goes, here it goes. We're going for it, we're going for it. Coach is looking for it. No, he's not.
Coach could actually probably just walk out and get the crown. There's no SI honor. Actually, the hunter is right there. I lied. I didn't see the hunter. I was gonna say I don't know why they don't have any SI honor. Sorry, I was busy thinking about blood orgies. Thank you once again, battle. But we could even see survivors back out towards that fence and go for a shot through the fence onto the witch, trying to draw her that way. But either way, they're going for a draw crown.
The longest Mexican standoff ever.
And yeah, indeed, it looks like they are going to back into the state from here. Not too sure what they're doing, if they're going to go pick up 4 shotguns or what. But let's see what they're doing. They still have an Uzi in the hands of Special. Another Uzi, actually, also in the hands of Hib. Are they running 3 Uzis? Yeah, 3 Uzis, actually. They went and traded off all shotguns. Only 1 shotgun in the hands of Han. So, it's his show now.
Well, it looks like Coach is definitely going for it. Here it goes! Witch is going in, SI coming in, Jockey gets a jerk, Boomer gets double
Double
Humper
cap
gets a
with
pound. Ooh, charge of assist the third.
Oh, I've charged on the witch. And she's still trying to get for Coach. And she gets it. Oh, this could be a death if Nick can hurry.
Oh, it's a death!
That was...
Oh my god.
That was absolutely huge. Beautiful attack by Sienna Esports right there. There's no other words to say except for massacring EOS right there. Beautiful SI support for the witch. And she didn't let them down.
I am copywriting the phrase blood orgy after that right now. Because there was blood.
It held true. I'll give you that.
Well, that's going to be pretty bad. Well, there is an attack going in. Charger missing the charge. Jockey gets a jock in the back. Hunter gets a
Double
in front.
cap.
That's a good separation.
And Jockey's going to take him all the way back behind the building and around that central structure there. So much damage on the board. A death already, and we haven't even got past the first 20% of this map yet.
And they have an
They're
early
lucky in a
tank.
sense. Yeah, because they got the early tank, so if they get wiped by this tank, which is a good probability with the way the SI are currently playing, and with them down to 3 survivors already, I mean, this could be the wipe for them. So it does put a lot of pressure on them, to actually play the tank very well themselves. The hit is coming in as the tank spawns up. Charger goes for the Misty, then gets 2 stumbles and a fist for his trouble. Hunter's
What is
looking
that?
for a spawn.
Charger damage warning, charger doing a type of damage it shouldn't. What? What is that?
I don't know. It was happening when a charger was charging someone. Like, had someone in the animation pounding them on the ground, and the commons were hitting them as well. The smoke gets a nice pull, but that is the attack cleared. So let's roll it over to an infected Warren, kiss me.
We don't actually have an infected worm. The only worm we do have is Element of Spreads, which is Survivors. Sienna Esports did actually opt out of it.
Yeah, Sienna was shy as well.
Oh dear. Well, the tanks lost a full pass, but you know, once again, only 3 survive. Looks like they want to draw the tank in and then rush straight.
He's gonna go straight in.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Oh,
Getting
that.
that long arm on Rochelle. And another one with... Oh, she did manage to take kills. Well, he seems to have real tracking issues with Ellis. Oh, but getting a double punch and in-capping Rochelle. That's going to be Ellis corner. Charger on neck, yeah.
That is Blue White. So, pretty disastrous round, all in all, for the survivors. I mean, that early death to the witch was pretty pivotal. Even after that, I mean, the next 2 SI attacks got quite a bit of damage in, and the tank didn't really have to do much work, surviving comfortably with 2k HP. But saying that, with 4 survivors on him, he might have actually died before he got a corner there, because Rochelle was able to get pills even after that long arm.
Special chat saying we didn't bait long enough. I actually think they baited far too long, if anything. And as you saw, it still didn't pay off for them.
In that situation, I mean, I don't think there's anyone on that team who isn't experienced to the point of knowing where the SI can get spawns in that area. I think if they were going to take it down from the witch at worst case scenario, the best thing they could have done was just fucking run in front, like run out the door into her and try and kill her that way. Because all the SI was, even though they can't see the ghost, was prepped to go in straight above them. They should have been aware of that. But we'll see how the next team handles it. Probably see the same... Hang on, sir.
No, I was gonna say I'm still waiting for people to actually realize they can get into the 2nd floor of that building. That's a brain buster, isn't it? But anyway, we're being live with the second half of the second map, and there's an early witch here, which proved very fatal for Team Element of Surprise. And we're gonna see if Sienna Esports can make it go a different way for them. With that spitter being down, they might just go right now, knowing it's the best bet with 1 spawn down.
Oh,
Actually,
they get the boomer pop.
Beautiful!
Oh, you get the
Beautiful
crown.
crown! Oh, spectacular.
Very well done by Tan.
Absolutely beautiful heads up play there by him, knowing that 2 SI were down with the boomer, that being the boomer spitter. Jockey was spun up behind. He knew he only had to outrun that hunter, and he did just that. Now it's going to allow Sienna Esports to keep pushing up here and trigger that tank.
And then they're going to be running back.
Here's a hib tank. We do have a hit, but I don't know if the SI will go on this. They might. Just as the survivors get into position.
Yeah, for a hip tank, we should definitely take this to war room right away.
Oh yes, war room. Go to the war room.
Let's get a hit, guys. Go for it. Take my rocks. Where'd you come? When you can. Got the rock.
Going forward.
I'm not gonna catch you, come on. I'm not gonna be in there, I'm just gonna have to hold in. Get a hit.
Should've just pushed.
Get a hit.
Careful. Might want to get back up.
Oh my god.
Let the boomer come in, or that's fine. We gotta go.
That's fucking corny.
Come on, okay.
Go for the boom one.
Let me get this done.
Such a high.
Go.
Fall. Smoker clear.
Is that Life Hunter? Is that Life Hunter?
And we are back from that war room of Element of Surprise for that tank in the hands of Haxer Mode, aka Hib. And definitely not what they were hoping for. They allowed Sienna Esports to actually get up and walk away from that tank, but definitely not unharmed.
Yeah, I thought they were in deep shit when the tank committed, got that corner on Rochelle and got the down because they still had two Kappas up, Smoker with good separation, Charger missing his charge. But then it just all kind of fell apart. But I mean, I guess in that sense it's good damage for the SI. But this does put the survivors in a good position to make some distance points back and close that, was it 152 point gap they had?
Yeah, well, Attacker coming in now, Boomer getting a double boom at the front, a Charger coming in from behind, missing his charge though. Jockey getting M2 and slice down, Spitter couldn't really connect on anything there. But yeah, going back to that tank, it looked as though the spawns were having trouble coming in when Hype started making his push. But the thing that really made it was the fact that the survivors got separated enough, and when they're having to deal with each other and helping each other with the other Kappas, they weren't really focusing Hip's tank enough. So he was still able to extract some damage out of that, despite low health.
Well, they were extremely lucky as well. I'll go into that once we get this attack out of the way, because it is going to be a 2-2 Smoker and Hunter for cap in support. And they are coming in here, Hunter looking for a damage bound. Not going to get it. Spit's going to throw a delay in front. Smoke gets a momentary pull in the back and then clear. Nice quad boom going out. Wow. That is the attack near enough dealt with, apart from the boomer, which is just getting shoved around for being overweight. But yeah, they were really unlucky, the SI, with the initial... It almost looked like Hib was going to commit with only 2 spawns up. And just as he started pushing the survivors, there was a boomer in ghost mode that hadn't set up behind. If he was there a couple of seconds earlier, he would have had a nice quad boom to for the survivors to walk into.
I think he actually tried pushing in when the boomer had gone with just one boomer Rochelle, and he tried pushing in with just that. I think the next spawn that came up actually was a Hunter, because there was a Smoker and Charger already.
Ooh, Hunter getting speed. Smoker getting his ledge out. Obligatory slowdown.
I think Inferno's the one with health bonus still.
Well, they're in a good position. I mean, this Smoker's going to die very shortly. Oh no, the Smoker gets out of there. Well done to him. Otherwise, that was going to split the spawns pretty severely in terms of timing. But the attack is up. It is a tri-cap with boom. Smoker, once again, is still alive. And we do have... I lied, it's 2-2. So we do have a charge bit. Smoker gets a pull. Oh, almost a pull off. Boomer gets a boom on that. Charger getting destroyed. Spit's not going to get anything. We just got the double boom in the front, but the Smoker is still alive, making himself a nuisance down there. Lucky actually that Tongue got cleared as quickly as it did, and the boomer got popped at a relatively good time. Otherwise, Rochelle was either getting stumbled off or she was getting ledge on.
It'll be interesting to see how. It'll be interesting to see how they take the cave field here, because if you notice their health, a couple of them are bleeding, but the rest of them are actually on low health, despite it being permanent. So if the SI is smart about how they circle around the survivors and attack them in the game field, they could actually pull off maybe even a wipe if they're really good about it.
Well, they've dropped the boomer and the hunter. I figured they were going to drop the boomer for a spitter, and I guess they've dropped the hunter in hopes of a charger, so they're looking for damage.
Yeah, I mean, 2 of the survivors are at about 20 HP, the other 2 are at about 40, just going underneath 40 actually now, so they're all slow. They're not on full running speed.
Doesn't seem to be any pillar inside the little shed.
And they've got, apart from a boomer, they've got near enough the ultimate separation lineup. Charger, Smoker, and Jockey.
I mean, thankfully they've got 3 targets to choose from in terms of who to get bonus off. But I can't see the survivors waiting around, especially without that boomer as well. That provides like a pretty good distraction. You know, essentially landing the boom is always good, but just the thought of the fact that there's a boomer waddling around, it's always causes a problem. But the hit's going in.
Oh, Smoker missed, Charger missed too, only for Jockey landing. And Shell cuts the time.
Keep moving, just head for the side.
Still have the, Smoker getting picked out. Still the Charger left. We've seen Nick taking a little bit of damage, and the Charger gets a recharge. Doesn't get the slam.
Yeah, they clear the Charger before he could get the in cap.
Reloading.
It looks like they are going to make safe from. They are going to have to take at least 3 SI spawns as they go into this area for the fight. So Hunter Jockey, probably a boomer, yeah. Hunter's pre-spawned up in front.
Oh,
Jockey
he
gets a nice
caught
kill.
Ellis just before you get through the window.
And the Hunter's cleared very quickly, just a spit of that.
Spitter gets blocked by Rochelle, and they do make it into the safe room with only having suffered 1 in-cap.
Yeah, so that's a pretty respectable bonus. I mean, that's going to put, what, 400 points. So a lot of pressure on onto our American friends team.
463-point lead to Sienna Esports. That's, well, I mean, as it was mentioned before in a previous cast, you know, hard rain can go in any direction, really. You know, there can be either a huge momentum being built up by a dominant team, or there can be a comeback, like, so sharp and drastic on one map, and it can happen at any time.
Yeah, well, all it really needs now is the curse of the late tank. I mean, if they get themselves a late tank spawn on this map, then, you know, that's quite a lot of distance behind them.
Reloading.
And of course it comes down to the dreaded early tank on map 4.
Why the fuck does this server think I'm from Slough? Just what?
You're foreign, English. The county you live in is that small that you could be part of any other part of the UK. You see the SI setting up to the outside hit. Oh, no, they are going to go for the field. Is that 2-2 they have there?
Retrace our step. Head through the
No.
field.
Charger, Smoker, Jockey, and Spitter. It's the exact same lineup they had on the previous map in the King field.
Oh, the spawns do spawn up behind. Smoker gets a momentary pull, Jockey gets M2'd once and then shut down.
Oh, Charger missed! He was touching Rochelle and just missed completely.
They have managed to save the Charger and the Smoker. They'll obviously be saving those for the attempt at the death charge at the top of the elevator.
While we have a little
Seems
bit,
like it.
while we have a little bit of downtime right now, if some of you want to go ahead and open up the multi-Twitch URL, I forgot the exact URL is of it, but you can watch 2 streams at once on Twitch. Over on Everlasting's channel, his URL is twitch.tv Everlasting_. There's another game going on, Plus Gaming vs. Velvet Room. It's actually a 13-point difference going into map 3, which is super close, and if you want to go ahead and multi-Twitch that'd be amazing. I'll show you support for both channels, both games, all 4 teams, and yeah, just throw that up there.
Oh, this Charge is waiting, but he can't really do much without a Smoker or any other sport. Tried, but he was just failed completely.
Nick was really lucky there, actually. There was a common in behind him, just hitting him in the back, and he was pushed just far enough forward that if the Charger had managed to get the charge off, he probably would have clipped into him. But the tank is up. It's in the hands of Han, I believe it is, because
Yeah.
his name is backwards. How the fuck did I remember that? Boomer goes in and gets a boom in on 1. Tank's going to roll in, so let's roll over to an effective wall.
Could go for a Rochelle, maybe. You can go with this.
Yeah, Nick has shotgun. Juicy, shotgun. Def shotguns mainly. Should be fine.
Help him.
Let's go. Nice. So
Block.
Cover.
Hunter's gonna get cleared.
Hunter.
Okay, he's gonna switch for Smoker.
No, it's fine.
Watch the smoker as well.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was the map 3 tank. Nice tri-cap going out. Nice tank wipe, so that puts Hibs team right back in the game. Only 223 distance points from that map.
Yeah, it was very strange because Coach actually got blocked by Commons And don't think there was a boomer hole before that either. They just, I think they were expecting the tank to go in soon, but they weren't attentive enough to clear those commons. And Coach just got easily cornered and incabbed. And then I think the other survivors were trying to tunnel the tank a little bit too much and ended up catching the tri-cap.
Where would you go for with this Dragon? Would you hit now and look for that charge bit early, or would you save it for the field?
I honestly would save it for the field.
Here it comes. Oh, Charger missing his charge. Look.
Yeah. I mean, that extra like attack area they have on the roof section above the pumps, it's a nice idea, but the problem is though that the survivors have still got full like maneuverability and line of sight in an open area like that.
Well, I was just thinking in the sense of, okay, once they get to the top of this area, they're going to have one attack. And there's a good chance that, you know, they can potentially get the death charge. I don't think they even will now because of the sacking rotation. But, the tank pretty much spawns directly outside, so the survivors aren't going to fart ass around too much with the stairwell choke either. Although that is the SI's next big significant place to try and get a hit.
And they got a jockey this time instead of a smoker. It's difficult to see how this will work out for them. The survivors are jumping because they know they don't want to get caught out by the jockey stumble.
Here comes Glory Charge. Jockey walks into a wall of M2. And the pause goes out. Oh, we go back to baiting the charger. Ooh, the smoker's up. Oh, he gets it!
He got it! He got the death charge! Unbelievable, with death charge on him. Wow, that was timed so supremely as well. That could have gone. That should have been really in Element of Surprise's favour there. They should have easily been able to defend against that. Triple charge! What a glory charger from Infernal, otherwise known as Lock. And the tank has been triggered up as well.
Why was he just going to try and push this tank, it looks like. Probably the wisest thing to do.
Yeah, just go for distance.
Tank is already up on top. Nick gets caught by the jockey, which the tank will then take. Two survivors in front. Tank's going to give pursuit. We don't have a warm, so we'll just keep it here. Shell catching a rock. Black Man's getting chased down by the jerky dude. Gets M2. Then, Scumbag Smoker goes out. That will be the wipe. So opportunity goes lost, unfortunately. Hib catching that death charge, which is still going to give them a good, what, 500 point deficit?
They closed the gap a tiny bit, but it's still a gap of 428 points.
That was close. I was rounding off.
They're almost
That's
the full distance of the next map ahead, yeah. I mean, well, they already, like, M2'd and killed the jockey immediately, so I don't know. The way they just sort of waited until the smoker came along, that was kind of a bad decision, if you ask me. I think one guy could have easily run out and timed it and flanked the charger, especially with the charger having to deal with a high ping. I think that was kind of scoring an own goal, letting the smoke have a chance to get a spawn and then, result in what we saw.
Well, after handling the tank, like, on their infected plays so damn well, like, getting a good tri-gap and the wipe, and the tank still had pretty good HP left as well after the wipe, so you could tell it was a really well-coordinated SI hit. To sort of let it go there, when they had such a great opportunity to make all the distance points back. But we do have the early hit going straight. Boomer gets a spawn behind the survivors and gets one boom for his drop. Ooh, Smokey gets a nice pull on Rochelle in front. Charger unfortunately missing his chart. Just making in for a punch though. Good amount of damage going out on Coach.
You know, the surprising thing actually about Sienna Esports in this match is that they're not even fielding their A-team lineup. They're actually playing with a sub and a ringer. Vector and Visor are part of their A-team, and they're not actually playing in this match. So they've got Rugby, who's a sub of theirs from Russia, and Locke, who's a ringer in this match. Usually plays for Non-Stop, which is another team in Europe.
Well, we do see a Boomer going in and getting himself a nice double boom. Looks like the Survivors are going to hold back, take their time. Tank's a late one though, 78%. Looks like the SI are sacking for that ultimate damage hit, so they want another capper.
Well, this helps Sienna a lot. They're able to gather the distance points nicely with a tank that late. Oh, and Coach got caught by Commons. Charger went on him, and he's on spit with the Commons.
Nice try,
Oh, wow. Momentary tri-cap, at least maybe a 2.5 cap, but very closely synced up. Massive in cap.
Full down, and that smoker stayed on for a lot longer than he should have. I guess with a tank this late, you're going to get near enough full distance for the map. It's not too bad. But still, it's all up to the tank as well now to really do some significant damage. Even if they do survive, they don't get any real significant bonus out of this.
Reloading.
The next hit is up, and it is a 2-2. There is the tank
And the
as
tank
well.
is up.
Charger gets a nice little charge. Boomer gets a double boom. Oh, and a spit goes down on that. Let's roll up between infected Warren.
Oh, he's down.
He's black and white.
He's black and white. You need to kill him with the tank.
They're wider as well, dude.
Don't go, you don't have spawns.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, the car alarm too.
This is a good
Wanna pull Nick? Corona? Or you wanna just go in with Tank?
I'm ready.
special.
I think too much shift vision.
Okay, well he's gotta go now, so.
Yo, just burn the pass for a little bit. They're bleeding out. Let them bleed out a little bit so there are less punches. Hondo, die please. Nice rock, there you go. Just burn it a little bit more. Good. I'll take the damage though. Okay, you're gonna have to go in. Don't worry too much about hit of us. They're one guy's fucking away, coach. Nice. Wait for it.
Wait. Oh my god. Okay.
Hunter's got Ellen. Focus, I'm down.
And we are back from that war room. Everyone needs to be refreshed. Like, if you can see this and you can hear me right now, refresh, or tell everyone in chat to refresh. Because the stream still says it's live. So, I'm assuming it's a little Twitch hiccup or something. I would alt-tab and check, but I'd crash. I don't know if Battle, if you can alt-tab and check.
I'll do it. If I crash, I crash.
Alright. So it's a much bigger pain if I crash.
Yeah, your stream is running fine for me. I have it open behind the game.
Yeah, like Twitch chat just started spazzing out as soon as we went to a war room, and I was like, I didn't press my rage quit button. I don't really have one of those, but I know I didn't press anything. So.
Bullshit, you got one.
But then everyone, some people that did refresh actually missed what happened because of the wipe, or because of the ads.
Well, if you missed that tank, what happened was, after the initial attack went in as the tank spawned, we did see Coach going down, 2 survivors getting boomed, and a charged spit landing, which caused the in-cap on Coach, sending in black and white. Survivors were able to pick him up and get back a fair distance to take the tank. Tank rolled straight in, took the free kill on Coach because he was black and white. Double cap with a smoker and charger landed, and the tank and the hunter just kind of molested the final survivor until death. But we do see round 4 going live. We do have the opening hit of a tri-cap with boom. Charger, Smoker, and Hunter for capping support. So once again, solid tank play. But it could all go wrong so far. Oh, Boomer gets a nice little spawn behind, but does get taken out very quickly. Smoker missing his pull. Hunter gets a pack. Charger gets a nice separation shot.
Nice.
The Smoker will intercept on that. Charger not managing to get the slam though. But still, damage is damage.
Yeah, the Charger was quite severely chipped already before he managed to land that charge, so, I mean, a pound was unlikely, but he did land it pretty well and got good distance, nevertheless.
I'm a reload.
Kind of makes you think, doesn't it, if the hit had been like a second later, and that Boomer hadn't have been popped, that could have led to a pretty devastating. The hit is going in, Boomer gets popped instantly by Han. Charger's coming in off the roof, misses his charge, Hunter's come in, gets skeeted, and the spitter gets destroyed. Coach dancing a little bit of spit there, but that is going to trigger the tank before the next hit is even up.
Yeah, unfortunately that attack was more disjointed than a broken skeleton. Just completely coming in at different points, you know. Boomer got bombed instantly, Charger went in like as a first capping infected, couldn't do much.
Well, that was their last damage potential before the tank, which is now up. So this is going to be a very important tank. Because, I mean, there is nothing else in front of the Survivors bar a witch and maybe 2 more attacks ahead of this tank. And so I was going to choose to run it all the way back. Which is going to force the tank to commit near enough instantly. Oh, nope, Survivors are going to hold their ground.
I think they were trying to lull the tank into a sense of pushing forward, and then they'd go back to sort of meet him head on if he tried to push.
Yeah, well, I mean, the tank does have 1 car down there, but I mean, he has to cross a lot of open ground to get to it.
Ooh. You got a good angle on that rock there. The Survivors are equal to it though by skiing the rock.
He has moved another car in behind the house as well, but it's in a pretty shite place, so he's going to leave it behind.
Just pushing in.
They do have the tri-cap. Tank is in. Oh, that punch.
Oh,
Charger missing a charge.
Point blank charge.
Stumbled him right back into the tank, and the tank is now on top of his car.
Oh, he gets the car on coach. But this tank is in trouble. He needs to get this in cap.
Oh, there's a lot of separation.
Oh, Rochelle's far away from the others. This could easily be a wipe.
Tank is
The tank just needs to stay alive.
Jockey! Justice Jockey! Justice Jockey going in! The M2s are coming out. Rochelle
There's a Charger coming in for support. Oh, Charger misses.
Oh, Rochelle is going to be able to get a teammate. Oh, she takes a rock.
She takes a rock. So it looks like Element of Surprise will survive his tank, albeit with very little health.
He's going to get pistoled to death. 70 HP left. And there is the tank dead, but great work by the tank. And good SI support as well. Obliterating health bonus on all but one of the survivors, which is Rochelle, and she hasn't got much left to speak of.
They can't take the lead with the health bonus they got at the moment, but they can make it very close if they reach the safe room.
They can really bring it back on the finale. I would imagine that most of these guys, if not all 4 of them, have a lot of experience when it comes to playing the hard rain finale.
Yeah, I think with the hard rain finale though, there's only 1 tank on it now.
I believe there is.
Yep.
Oh, let's see if the witch provides. Provide witch. Provide. He does not provide. It is coming in. Charger deciding to charge into the banister. Spit goes down. Smoke goes out. For 3 damage from the smoke, but that's about it. So that is going to be safe from for the survivors.
This is going to be very close.
It is. I can't see the health bonus.
Well, they got about 160 bonus last time I checked. It might drop down a notch or 2. They did get the witch bonus.
152. Not bad at all. And that's going to put them ahead, isn't it? Just shy of.
They are 62 points behind.
So, very close game. I mean, this comes down to... If the first team makes the boat, it's going to come down to the first tank. Like, I don't know, I can see with the way his team has been playing, their tank play has been really consistent. Like, very consistent. So I can see them doing a lot of work with this initial tank.
Almost back to the boat.
But I mean, just lasting to the actual rescue itself for the survivors would be in their best interest. Just to sort of put that extra pressure on and force him and his band of cronies to get to the actual rescue itself as well.
Well, it's one of those things, isn't it, where a team that's like a few marginal points behind would actually feel like in a better place, because the pressure is all on the leading team. If it's an only marginal difference, they have to set the pace no matter what, and they have to, you know, stretch that lead out as much as they can. Whereas if they wipe with relatively low distance, then, you know, that's kind of like the jackpot right there for the taking for the other team.
We do see the boomer getting popped instantly. Smoker is up on the roof, Hunter and Spitter as well. And everything misses. Well, the Smoker does land for about 3 points. And there was a tick of spit damage in there as well. That is going to be the first hit down, and the survivors will be triggering the start of the finale. So how many points is it until the tank rolls in? Is it 400 points, or is it 300? Because this used to be an 800 point map, didn't it?
I actually think it's about 220. It's somewhere between 200 and 300.
Yeah, it's around the high 200s, I believe, that tank spawns up, and it ticks up to around the low 300s,
there's a
I believe.
jockey.
Ooh, nice.
Single boom. Yeah, it was a little bit of a staggered attack, but they did land caps with the jockey and the hunter.
Well, I mean, this will put the survivors in a pretty comfortable place. One survivor boom, so all the common's going to target here. They kind of need to decide on the area they want to hold out on, though, because the SI at the moment can spawn in several good places very close to them.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of teams pulling back to take it sort of where Nick is now and on top of the white flatbed.
Yeah, they're all running shotguns, 4 shotguns on the survivors. Definitely the best setup for handling commons. Boomer missing completely. Jockey
Hunter
coming in,
Jockey
getting the
left.
shot.
The Smoker in the back as well.
They're taking quite a bit of damage in that attack.
Yeah, they
And
did
this
take a
first
lot of
tank-
damage.
Yeah, sorry, the Oni tank is coming up now, release.
And he gets a rock
Landing a
instantly.
rock.
It does spawn about 200 points. I think it was about 220 when it spawned in. So, tank is in the hands of release. Let's roll it over to an infected Warren, Kisme.
You're losing med rage.
Yeah, let's save our hit.
That's fine.
And I wanted a boom here. Oh, there. Let's go. Let's go.
Fell down. Fell down.
Pull one down to a
You can pull
car.
one back right here. Yeah, I can pull this Vex guy back to release.
That one made it up.
Let me know when you're going up.
Going.
He's up.
Got one down. Guys, let's help him out. He has 2k. Check it. Get out if you can.
Get out if you can. Yeah. Oh my god!
Rock the guy.
We don't
Rock the
have
car.
time for this. Get up.
Oh shit, if that were the hit guy.
Ass over here and help me.
One's coming out.
Yeah. I'll help him the guy. Help. Get the guy up top, guys. Nice rock release. Keep it up. Hey guys, let's get a death charge or something.
You ready, Treasure?
No. Okay. So.
Stay alive, please. Half a mark, charger, charger.
Blow.
Hold it! And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. That was the tank. We do see a death charge going out there. Rochelle is almost dead up on top with 3 common on her. We do have one more survivor down. Hunter up, looking to pounce the final survivor, and he gets it. That is going to be the wipe.
And this is exactly what I was talking about, the pressure of being only marginally ahead in distance. It's now all on Team Sienna Esports to get the wipe themselves, or they are going to lose this game.
Well, everything was going kind of okay for them at the start. The tank was having a lot of problems getting his cars up on the roof. When he pushed in, he got the survivors into a good place, but then he had no cars near him. Survivors getting caught in the back by the smoker, Charger missing his charge, but then going Fist City on the 2 survivors, one which was smoked and the other one trying to clear. I think the big game changer came when that bullshit Honda ricocheted off the telephone pole and landed on Coach after he picked Nick up.
Yeah.
That is pretty much what the infected team needed. Secured the wipe with that tank, stopped them getting significant distance point. They have to wipe with that tank. I think they're only about 300 distance points into the finale itself. So if the tank doesn't wipe, they're going to win it on distance points alone. That tank had 1000 HP. I felt the survivors pissed around way too much. They caught about 4 rocks during that point.
Yeah, and Rochelle being caught alone up top kind of helped settle it as well, because if she was downstairs, she would have easily helped chip the tank and kill it much sooner.
Yeah, a bit of miscommunication there, but it cost them very dearly. Do see a Boomer getting popped, Smoker spawning up behind, gets a momentary pull, Spit goes down on nothing, Hunter gets skied. So that is the opening attack shut down. 0 points of damage, donuts everywhere. Well, apart from friendly fire.
Yeah, the Hunter had like one person focusing him and the other 3 turned his back, and he decided to go for the one guy that was focusing him. If it had actually gone on Coach, he would have actually got some free damage right there.
We do have a pause going out. And we know how bad this stopped last time. Last time there was a pause, he took a death charge. How was the other game going, Kiss Me? Between Plus Gaming and Velvet Room?
I haven't gotten an update, but we caught up to them. I think we're at the same point. It started like a half hour before this game even started, probably more than that. And we're up where they are on the finale. But I haven't gotten a score update.
Okay, well we will find that out as we go along, no doubt. Next attack is up for the SI. It is a tri-cap with Boom, Jockey, Smoker and Hunter for captain support. Boom does go out on one, but all the SI spawning in front of the survivors. Hunter and Smoker taking the same target. Jockey coming in from quite a distance, but he does manage to get a momentary jock. That is going to give the survivors time to trigger the start of the finale. And once again, haven't really taken any significant damage from SI attack. Thought Nick would have to be careful there though, he was sitting by himself on top. And that Smoker was still around, but no tongue.
Yeah. Oh, Smoker is still looming in the corner. I think he's waiting for that right moment where a couple of them are upstairs and a couple of them down on the ground floor to try and get a good separation pull. Where they got Hunter and Smith. Yeah. Double Boom going out.
Nice Boom. Here comes the Hunter. Smoker gets that pull. Hunter gets a nice intercept, almost actually gets M2'd and frying pan. So that's a good amount of damage mitigation, but decent amount of chip going in on Nick. But I believe the tank is going to spawn.
And actually, we do have an update from the Velvet Room versus Plus Gaming. Final score was 3,740 to 2,804. Velvet Room actually beat out Plus Gaming. It was like a 16-point game going into the 3rd map or something close like that. And I guess 4th and 5th map, Velvet Room just kind of ran away with it.
Damn.
There is the tank.
Yep, tank is up. We do have an SI attack going in. I think it's just the jockey. Let's see, where's the tank? Tank is on... Well, he's behind the fence now. He was on the roof. Boomer gets a nice spawn behind. Nice
triple boom. Hank should go in on that.
Oh, he
should
rolling in on that. The commander in tank is taking the most roundabout fucking route to get to the survivor.
He can't
Horde's
waste a
gonna be-
horde like this.
Horde's going to be cleared by the time he gets in. And he is now in, missing his first punt. And his second. Pull on Ellis. Gets cleared. Charger gets the charge, but... Oh, there's the car.
Oh, but the SI support's failed. He gets
Tank
the
does
kill,
get
but
killed. Hunter can get that pounce, that'll be something.
Tank needs to get out of there. He needs to play it long now.
Yep, he's down to well, just over 1300 HP. But he does have a death to his neck. Ice Boom going out as well, that'll delay the survivors even more. But I think at this point, would you AI that tank?
No, I'd keep it going. That's the only thing that's stopping them from the point. If it goes AI, I think the points will go up. They have to keep it going as long as they can. And they're doing a really good job. You have
They're
Skeeting
doing
this
great
rock.
shape. Charger getting destroyed. Jockey and Smoke are still trying to get something. Tank's down to
Rugby
400 HP. This tank is going to go AI before they have the full hit up.
Reloading.
Jockey gets shut down behind, just a Smoker left up, and there is another SI coming in to Ghost now.
They
which is a
have
spitter.
to land a tri-cat. If they get a double cat, if they get a 2-2, it's... the point's already going up.
Coming up fast.
They just need like 57 points more.
Yep, and they get the 2-2. This attack is going to be coming in just as the survivors are on essentially game point.
Reloading.
They still have 3 sets of pills as well, and 3 of them carrying very solid HP.
Reloading.
They're weighing on rugby spawn.
Oh dear.
Even if they land a tri-cap, there's still the element of the points ticking down.
Yep. It's
They've
been
got to
called.
land it.
Hunter gets
But
heated.
HP failed. I think that's GG.
That is GG. Attack gets shut down.
Gotta reload.
Yeah,
Yep,
and it's gone
GG's
up.
going out.
Shotgun will work.
There is the rescue.
What a close game the whole way.
Very close. All came down to tank play, really. Do see the last attack going in. It's not going to get anything. It's the spit delay. Stop the survivors boarding the ferry. Charger's stuck in the water.
He just gets like shoved right back in the wall as well by the boat.
And that is a game. Really close, right up until the last minute.
Yeah, I think Sienna Esports will be kicking themselves for that because they had a real opportunity to take that match by the neck and they slowly let it slip away heading towards the finale, and they just didn't capitalize enough on the chances that they had. I honestly think that if Rugby had pushed in a little sooner, especially on that finale tank when the tri-boom landed, they could have placed Element of Surprise under a lot more pressure and got something out of that. But oh well. Timing is everything.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shame. I mean, the SI play was pretty consistent all the way through. There was some real lapses of miscommunication on the survivor sides for both teams. I mean, I think one very key one right at the end there for Sienna Esports with Rochelle staying on top of the roof, getting pulled and then getting shut down essentially, leaving the survivors to have to deal with the tank. But really good game all in all. With some interesting moments.